Good morning, everybody, and welcome to What Happened Last Night, the Whodunnit show. I'm Danny Prakaski, your host, and with me is...
Conroy Gibson.
Conroy Gibson, Big Papa CG is what we like to call him around here. He doesn't like it, but I like it. Welcome to the show. This is What Happened Last Night, the Whodunnit show. It is the reality TV game show where you see a bunch of goofballs playing social deduction games like One Night Ultimate Werewolf and Secret Hitler. Neat thing about this game is you guys are going to be in the loop. Like, they're going to have all this secret information hidden from them. They don't know who the werewolf is. They don't know who's doing what. But you guys are going to get to see all of that. And Conroy and I are going to be commentating on it as it all goes down.
Commentating so hard.
Conroy is one of the best commentators I've ever seen in my life.
My dad was a commentator.
His dad was a commentator. His grandfather was a commentator.
My great-grandfather was a carpenter.
His great-grandfather was a carpenter, and his name was Jesus Christ.
How'd you know?
I just know a lot about your history. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, Jesus Christ was Filipino. So we're going to start getting into the content. We've done enough BSing up here. Coming up next, we're going to introduce you guys to the players. We've got a few player introduction videos pre-recorded to show you who we're playing with and let you know a little bit about them. And then you guys will get to meet our special guest. Every week we have 5 players that are with us every time. We got Dave, Kat, Alyssa, Curtis, and Robert. And this week, as a special guest, we've got Mr. Eric Vanderpool. He's a ringer. We brought him in because he knows the game and he knows it well. All right, so we're going to cut over to the player introductions.
Hey, hi. Do I look here? My name is Curtis. I'm good friends with Danny. I think to be like a really good board game player, you have to be really passionate about board games, which is the most polite way I can think of to say a little bit boring and probably white. I love to lie to people. It is a hobby of mine. This really matters to me. Is this helping at all, or is this... I just want to make sure that the dicgishness plays in terms of like, I'm still here and you're a friend. I don't understand this weird culture.
Dave Hill, I am the oldest player in this game, which means I've got the most experience. I could get away with murder, but I don't choose to do it. I would say I have a pretty good poker face. I'm pretty damn good at keeping secrets. It's pretty easy for me to lie. But I also like to be a wild card and sometimes have a bad poker face on purpose. If you're a werewolf, I'm gonna find it out. When I'm playing a game, I am playing a game.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Barrett-Jackson, and I am obsessed with cats and snacks. And food, and cats too. I'm a player who's generally in it for the fun. I don't get really competitive. I'm totally a trustworthy person. I am terrible at picking up vibes. That is not a thing that registers to me at all. I am a bit of a different person when I play board games. I let loose, I smack talk, which is not a thing that's like in my day-to-day life, but board games, yeah, there's a bravado that comes out in me. Ugh.
Hi, my name is Robert. I'm excited to play some games. Man, I got really into Serial for a while, that podcast. I think I listened to all 10 episodes straight. No, there's no way I could get away with murder. I would freak out. That would be too much pressure. It's weirdly easy for me to lie. It shouldn't be that easy. To everyone but my girlfriend, I'm good at keeping secrets. My girlfriend always knows when I'm lying. 100%. I can't put anything past her. I think I'm good at picking up vibes, but I just read people totally wrong usually.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm someone that people generally feel pretty comfortable around and they're able to talk to me and open up about things. I think that that's going to be an advantage for me in games because people are going to see me as trustworthy because I'm pretty confident and the way that I talk makes people think, oh, she knows what she's talking about. So hopefully. I absolutely get competitive in pretty much every area of my life. I shouldn't be admitting this to everyone, but yes, it's very easy for me to lie. People get frustrated with me because I pick up on every little thing. It's so fun.
Well, that was fun.
Oh my god, yeah. I love seeing everybody's face smiling.
Yeah, everybody's so handsome. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to cut to the players so that they can introduce you to our special guest, Eric Vanderpool.
Okay. All right, guys, today for our special guest, we have Eric. You say hi to everyone?
Oh, hey, everyone.
Eric, what's your favorite board game?
I might say that this is my favorite board game.
Are you just saying that because we're playing this
No, I play this like every week. I love it.
You play it every week?
Pretty consistently, yeah.
All right, Eric's favorite game is One Night Ultimate Werewolf.
Sweet, yeah. Eric's a good friend of mine. I brought him in because he's a ringer. He knows this game inside and out, and it's going to be a real test.
That's really cool. It's really cool to have someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, Conroy, what's your favorite part of One Night Ultimate Werewolf, the game you know so well?
I love the Tanner.
The Tanner is fun.
Is that, did I give away too much information?
Yeah, don't, the audience can know. The Tanner's a fun card, and so that you know a little bit about the Tanner, we're going to cut to our rules explanation so you guys can learn a little bit about the game.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf is a game where everyone has secret identities that determine how they play. Each player randomly chooses a role and keeps it a secret from the other players. Then begins the night. The players close their eyes so that role by role they can be called on to conduct their misdeeds in secret. First, any players who drew the werewolf role cards open their eyes and acknowledge each other. Then the rest of the players act in turn according to their role. Then, day begins. The players will have 5 minutes to figure out what happened and vote on someone to kill. If a villager dies, the werewolves win. If a werewolf dies, the villagers win. The only exception is the Tanner, who's trying to get themselves killed. In order to win, our players will have to lie. They'll have to deduce, and they'll have to figure out what happened last night.
Alright, so now that you guys know what's going on, a little bit about how the game is played, we're going to cut to the players. They've already picked out their roles, and we're going to be showing those to you guys so that you know who's who.
Ooh,
like a little inside info. I gotta whisper a little bit so they don't hear me. Eric is the werewolf. That's so perfect. But yeah, so in just a minute, we're gonna cut over to them. As our broadcast engineer is bringing up all of the hidden information to show to you, you're going to be seeing those roles come up. But the next thing that's going to happen is they're going to start the game with the night phase, where everybody does their misdeeds in secret, as I said in the rules explanation video.
It sounds very sexy.
Does it?
Yeah, night. Misdeeds.
Misdeeds.
Werewolves.
Secret. Werewolves.
Oh, boy.
Werewolves, I think, are the sexiest part. Am I right?
Yeah, I would say they're the sexiest monster.
You think so? No,
Frankenstein,
come on, get out of here.
Mummy, merman.
Vampires?
We're talking. I'm thinking. No, old school vampires. They're ugly.
Yeah, you're right. Old
Like
school
a
vampires are super ugly.
Like a hot werewolf. It's just so. I don't know. They're like.
Did you watch True Blood?
No, why would I watch that show?
Because it was super cool and I liked it a lot.
Really? Should I watch it?
Well, the first few seasons are really great. That was a show that sort of got too big for its britches.
I'm going to use that phrase. Getting too big for britches.
Yeah, we'll use that 5 times during this broadcast.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to cut over to the game.
Okay. All right.
Everyone, close your eyes. Werewolves. Wake up and look for other werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center. Werewolves, close your eyes. Masons, wake up and look for the other masons. Masons, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card, or 2 of the center cards.
In any case, looks like Robert is choosing.
Seer, close your eyes. Robert, wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Could you look at other people's cards? So could you see Eric?
Oh, it looks like Cat
Robert, close your eyes.
not the tan.
Troublemaker,
So
wake
excuse
up.
us for having that.
You may exchange cards between 2 other
Did
players.
just switch her card with somebody. I didn't notice who. It looks like it might have even been Eric. So Cat might be the
Troublemaker, close your eyes. Insomniac, wake up and look at your card.
Let's see if Eric can figure out that he's no longer the werewolf and needs to work with the villagers.
Insomniac, close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around.
I meant to take that off.
Everyone, wake up.
I forgot to gasp.
You guys did the gasping thing. I thought you were joking.
Nope. I really did gasp because I meant it.
Okay.
What did everyone
Well,
get up to last night?
yeah.
I never thought my life would come to this.
Being a werewolf?
What did
Yeah, just, you know.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be a werewolf.
It's rough. Life is a werewolf.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Curtis is a werewolf. We figured that out already.
Yeah, so it's done.
Good message. Alright. Who moved what thing? First question?
Does anybody want to come out as the robber? Because that's a pretty confirmable
I was not the robber.
Robert was not.
Robert was not the
Okay.
robber.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be too
Alright.
easy.
Does
You're
anybody
right,
want to
exactly.
share anything?
It's one of those. Okay, yeah, I'll share something. I was the seer.
Okay.
And
you
I
looked-
looked
Wait,
at
wait,
two.
wait, wait.
I'm not going to say which
Okay,
cards,
okay.
but I did look at 2 cards in the set.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you don't want to tell
Always
us
opens up by asking
about them at all?
No, I know you would like to know that information.
Yeah, it seems a little selfish.
No, I'm not giving it away that easy.
Of course, idiot.
I was the insomniac.
That feels like a lie.
I woke up and I was still the insomniac. So
That extra seems like a lie.
hey, take it.
Why do you
Why
know
is
that's a
that a
lie?
lie?
Because I was the insomnia.
No. Okay. So now there's an issue over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're over here.
It's right there.
There's an issue over here.
Robert's like, I'm not in the issue. I'm in the issue.
I'll mediate.
Hmm.
So, Kat, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
There's no villager card in
I
play.
know there
Semantics.
I opened my eyes at one point, but I didn't do anything.
Did you see anyone
Okay.
else when you opened your eyes?
I did not see anyone else when I opened my eyes.
You didn't murder anyone in the middle
But I
of the
did not
night?
murder anyone in the middle of the
How might
night.
be trying to avoid
That's a
the idea
promise.
that
A little
she was in
vague,
trouble.
but-
Okay, so theoretically we're talking Mason
switching
or
cards,
werewolf,
but doesn't
no
necessarily
Mason,
have
no
to.
werewolf.
We are.
Okay.
Theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking,
We are
okay.
saying one of those.
One of those.
Yes.
One.
What about you over here? You're so quiet.
Well, I am the Mason.
Oh.
Theoretically speaking.
Oh,
theoretical is actually theoretical or actually real. I am the
it's
Mason.
interesting because I'm claiming to be the lone. Oh wait, I have to pause. No talking. Save it.
Okay, guys. So we have a mid-round break so that we can cut to you guys and catch everybody up on what's gone down, what everybody's sussed out and figured out. How do you think they're doing, Conway?
I have one question.
Okay.
Dave, as the Mason.
Yes.
What was the advantage of him outright saying that?
Yeah, so the role of the Mason means that if there are two people who are the Mason, you can see each other and be able to confirm what each other was.
Okay.
If there's only one Mason, though, there's not much you can do. Dave definitely wants to let people know who he really is, because he's on the villager team and he wants to be able to cooperate with everybody else.
Absolutely. Okay.
So it's definitely good for Dave to be sharing that information. Apart from that, everybody's telling the truth for the most part, except for Eric and Kat.
Well, Pat, yeah, no.
Eric, I don't think Eric realizes that he's not the werewolf anymore, and so he's in trouble if he can't get that information out of Kat. But I don't know how he could.
I'm waiting to see how he's gonna do that. I think Kat's playing well. I know what's suspected.
I hope people will try to look into her story a little bit better. Curtis hasn't made any sort of play for getting suspicion drawn to him as the Tanner.
Yeah.
So he's not looking too good
No,
so far.
No.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. For everybody in chat, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We'd love to hear what you guys think about how the game is going as well. Do you guys think it's going to be a villager victory this game, a Tanner victory, a werewolf victory? Type it into the chat and let us know what you're thinking. And we'd be happy to respond to what you think is going on. All right, so we're going to cut back to the game.
And result. Okay.
So, whoa, we just said everything exactly the same.
We got 2 minutes to kill someone.
So you guys are both claiming to be the insomniac, woke up the insomniac stealth.
Yes.
We're both claiming to be the lone Mason.
I am the Mason.
What did you see in the middle? Did you see a Mason in the middle?
No, I did not see a Mason in the middle.
But you looked at 2 cards, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and did you see an insomniac in the middle?
I did not.
Okay, cool. Because I'm an insomniac.
Why wouldn't you just tell us what you
Because he doesn't want to reveal too much. Because if somebody's lying, then they can just take on and be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not like it's."
Yeah, because some people have not every. You haven't said exactly where you are.
Yeah, what are you?
So.
It doesn't matter what I do.
Whoa.
You know,
Okay.
we're just
But we
hanging
have a
out.
Tanner in play.
We do have a
We
Tanner.
have a Tanner in play.
werewolves.
I don't think he's a Tanner.
I think he's a Tanner.
I think you're a Tanner.
You can think that. But
I think he's the Are you the insomniac?
Yes.
See? I knew that was coming.
Why not?
Right.
Why not?
I think that you're the Tanner, and I think you're a werewolf.
Well,
I think
he
he's a
can't be a
Tanner.
werewolf because I'm the insomniac.
We're both werewolves, actually. That's exactly what's happening.
So I'm going with either Kat or Dean as a werewolf.
Because you saw 2 Masons in the middle?
So guilty.
I'm also definitely Dean.
Well, because just throughout the interrogation process, that's just what I'm feeling.
That's totally valid,
Okay.
but he
And
is a
also,
wolf,
I
and he
will
is a
say,
wolf.
I'm just gonna lay it out now. I did see a werewolf in the center, so there's only
The
one
one
werewolf
werewolf,
at
okay.
play right
Really
now.
drunk,
So there's a werewolf and a
Yeah.
Tanner.
Is there though?
Theoretically.
Because
The Tanner might not be at play.
What are you? Because you're not a wolf then. Because he's
I think
a
the
wolf.
thing is, 2
No,
people over
you're-
here think
you're-
they're a werewolf and Tanner. I think you robbed.
You're a wolf!
I'm
You're a
He
wolf!
doesn't have a good
He's a
life.
wolf! Oh, shit!
Oh my
I'm going back.
No! It's him!
we have to do
It's
this.
him!
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a mistake. Don't.
How many
I'm
people?
just,
Wait, that's 1.
We have.
Cat?
We
That's
have.
5, right?
Three
What did you
on
say?
Cat.
What did you say?
What?
You
staying.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Well, what sucked is the troublemaker in the middle? I'm a wolf.
Yeah.
I was the robber, and I robbed you.
I thought you robbed me, so I was like hanging out there for a second.
I was the insomnia. Okay. Ah, man. It just sucks when you're the robber and you rob the one wolf. I was like, damn it. Because I just like, that was tough. When there's no villager card, that's really tough.
Yeah.
Especially because everything has to do with something else.
Yeah. Everybody has their own agenda.
I really did think I thought you both were wolves. Because
Yeah.
when you started defending him, I was like, well, I know he was a wolf. So.
All right.
What does this mean?
Wrapping it up.
Oh, okay.
Party time. We did it. We won.
Yeah.
Yep, party time, baby.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
That was
wasn't it?
very exciting.
I didn't see it coming. I didn't think they were gonna get Kat, but they nailed her.
The whole time, I thought she was putting up a very good mask that she wasn't.
Absolutely, I thought that she was lying excellently.
Yeah.
I kind of missed how they figured it out on her.
Same with me.
Was it
I
just
just
that
saw
she was
the
talking too much.
fingers pointed at her. I'm like, whoa, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Like, this is.
Yeah, I thought that she did a great job of calling Eric out because Eric didn't have a good lie prepared in order to hide the fact that he started off as the werewolf. So he just sort of floundered there, and I'm amazed that more votes didn't go on to him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would have voted for him.
I imagine that it must have had to do with the information that Robert was able to give as the seer.
Yeah, that's true. He did see that there was. Now, when he said there was only one werewolf that he saw, did that help everybody else knowing there was only one other werewolf? Wolf?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so now we are going to cut to what would be our ad break. We are doing this like as cheap as we can right now, but in the future we are hoping to expand, bring in more cameras, have a fixed studio location. And in order to do that, we're looking for support. And we are going to be seeking out sponsors. If you guys know anybody who works for a company that would be interested in being sponsors for a show like this, being advertised for on this, let's give an example. Let's show them what we can do, Conroy.
Yeah, let's show them what we can do.
Yeah. So we're going to give a free plug right now to a space that is both near and dear to Conroy and my hearts, and that is the Improv Space.
It's a great little theater in Westwood, California, right next to UCLA. Cheapest classes in town if you are interested in sketch writing, improv, all that stuff. Main stage on Friday nights. We have shows throughout the week. It's very fun.
Guys, they have free shows every night of the week. And every second Thursday of the month, there's a very fun show called Improv Jectification.
Danny and I were both in.
What?
2 nights ago. Yeah.
Weird. And what's so cool about that show, Conroy? Why should people come out and see it?
You should come out to see it. Everyone should come out to see it because all the men who perform are shirtless. So you see a lot of skin.
Oh yeah.
2 nipples,
oh,
maybe.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm all about freeing the nipple, you know? I think that like the point of this show is to sort of like rebalance like objectification
Absolutely.
in like media and comedy. But you know, we gotta free those nipples. I just, you know, nipples gotta get out.
They have to, and you know what? They don't get out enough. That's my problem.
Yeah.
And I have really big nipples. I'm very sensitive about them. But you know, when you're sensitive about something and you blend it with comedy, it becomes this beautiful product.
Yeah. And so if Eric had paid us to do that right now, I think he would have been really happy.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Eric is our good friend who runs Improv Jectification. But in any case, yeah, please keep in touch. Like, connect to us through our Facebook page, subscribe on Twitch and YouTube, so that you can see the great shows we're going to be putting out in the future. We are going to be on every Saturday at this time. So keep tuned because we're going to be bringing all this fun One Night Ultimate Werewolf action to you every week, guys.
Every week.
Yeah. And so, and the best way to keep informed and appraised of everything that's going on would be to go to our Facebook page and like us. And the number one way that we would love your support right now is just getting the word out.
Yeah.
You know, we can do this show by like virtue of the fact that we have people who watch it, and I'm so excited to see everybody in the chat right now who's hitting us up. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube Live. Sometime soon in the future, I want to be on Facebook Live as well. And seeing all of you guys respond and you know, give us your fun comments, let us know how you think the game is going, has been really exciting. So thank you so much. If you guys know more people who like board games, send them our way.
You know, I think this is a great thing to watch when you're hungover, waking up on a Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
And just laying in bed. I'm going to watch some great board games.
Because while those guys are trying to figure out what happened last night, you can be sitting there in your hungover mess thinking like, what happened to me last night?
That's
you know?
true.
Like, who did I get all that alcohol from?
Yeah.
Why am I in so much pain?
Why is there lipstick on the back of my neck? Oh, man.
Has my roommate always been a clown? Or is that guy just on my floor?
What's this knife doing under my pillow?
The important questions we have to ask ourselves every Saturday morning. So in any case, we are going to be getting into our second game right now. So thanks for listening to us talk about what we will do in the future on ads.
Oh.
Wait, no, hold on.
Volume.
Oh, okay.
Wake up and look for other werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center.
She's happy.
We've got two Masons. Let's see how David Kurtz
Close
gets
your
with these
eyes.
Masons.
Masons, wake up and look for the other Mason. Masons, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card or two of the center cards.
Okay, so
Seer,
Robert saw that Kurtz
close
was
your
amazing.
eyes.
So two people
Robert,
would be able to
wake
confirm.
up. You may
Kurtz
exchange
started
your
with
card
Kurtz.
with another player's
Who's
card
Robert gonna steal
and
from?
then view your
Okay,
new
oh,
card.
Seer card from Robert. Yeah.
Robert, close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up. You may exchange cards between two other players.
So we're gonna be in trouble unless they come up with some good vibes early on, because
Troublemaker,
Eric Roberts
close your
has a
eyes.
lot of
Insomniac,
experience about
wake up and look at your card.
either the two of them.
Insomniac, close your eyes. Everyone, wake up.
No, I still can't get behind me.
It's kind of nice.
On that chair over there, you're like, I'm just Curtis Town. I can't be bothered. I can't do it.
What do you revealing too much?
Yeah.
Robert and I both know things about people.
You say Robert or Robert?
Robert.
Oh,
Robert knows
okay.
things about people. Can you confirm you know something?
I know something about someone.
Okay.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
What do you know?
I was the seer again, and I looked at someone's card. No, not a card in the middle this time.
Whoa.
I robbed him.
So they're
Well,
werewolves.
if he can vouch for someone else, then we got three
Because-
people in on that.
They're werewolves because they both can confirm things about each other.
It's possible, sure, but that's not what happened.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I love the, just saying. So, come back and I'm done here. I'm done
My
here.
work is done.
So what did everyone else get up to?
I was the seer, and I looked at someone's card.
So that's
Okay,
total
so the-
BS.
And you were the seer because you
No, Seer looks first and then
someone
Robert. So
yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god! This could be
I think it's
A-level
a
Tanner play, though.
Yeah. Yes.
When in doubt, say yes to everything.
Exactly.
So what about everyone else?
Curtis, what'd you do?
Are we supposed to be vague about it?
I think now you should be explicit
I
because.
opened my eyes at one point.
Okay, I looked at your card, so
Why would you do that?
Well, because I was the seer. And I'm always suspicious of you.
Why?
So,
I thought we had like a thing.
So was he a Mason?
He was a Mason. Yeah.
I was a. Wait, no. Yeah, I'd be honest for this one. I was for sure a
Did
Mason.
anyone else open their eyes?
I'm not a snitch. I'm a Mason.
Were you alone, Mason, or were you with another person?
It's not my place to say.
So I did a little troublemaking, and I swapped you two.
Oh, well, we were both Masons, so.
We're both Masons.
That works out okay.
Yep.
Great.
Are we supposed to pause it?
Oh, yeah, pause. Good call.
That worked out pretty damn well.
Time for the player stare down. This is where they don't get to talk anymore. They just have to look at each other.
Yeah,
And figure out like what game everybody's playing.
There could be sexual tension involved too.
What game is everybody playing?
I feel Kat made a big mistake.
You think so?
Yeah, like she really screwed that. Like now, everyone should be suspicious of her that she's playing. I mean, unless she wants to be caught. She's a tanner.
She does want to be caught, but I think that people saw through how opaque her lies were.
Yeah.
You know, I think people realized, Kat's trying to draw attention to herself.
Right.
I think that if I were in Kat's place and I were trying to lie as the tanner, by saying that she's the seer, could potentially put more suspicion onto Robert and Eric. But unless you have a good piece of information to back it up with, like I'm the seer and I know that this person is that, and they can corroborate, you're really putting yourself out there. I think that I might have tried saying like, oh, I'm the troublemaker. I won't let anybody know whose cards I switched yet. But that way you can sort of like, unless somebody else is the troublemaker, you can sort of like try to throw some shade off of you.
Now, Alyssa.
Yeah.
She's been oddly silent this whole time. Is that a good thing?
I think that's probably her best move.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, nobody. I haven't noticed anybody say
That's
anything
true. No
about
one has said anything to her, so that's very good.
The point of being a werewolf is to avoid detection. And I think so far Alyssa's doing a great job of that. Sometimes it's a lot harder to do that because people are asking you questions.
Yeah.
And if people aren't asking you questions, okay, maybe just keep your mouth shut. I'm kind of surprised though that Curtis and Dave haven't tried to lead the conversation anymore with the large amount of information that they have, knowing that one another are the Masons.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it plays out when we cut back into the game.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
So it's one of these two we know for sure because the four of us are confirmed.
It's true. We got two Masons over
Feels
here.
like a boys' club to say that. Like, you're just totally like, oh, everything we just heard is true, so yeah.
I like to think of it this way: ladies can be werewolves. Ladies. That's what I like to think of it.
We live in that world.
What were you?
No, I was a troublemaker, and I swapped
Yeah,
those two.
Oh, I forgot you said that.
Is there a tanner in play?
Yeah,
there could be.
There could be. Yeah.
There could be.
Oh, there could be.
There could be, yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you?
I was the Robert, who in turn saw the Mason, who saw the other Mason.
And before I said anything about being a seer, he did mention that I saw something.
Right.
So he had seen my
knew.
card. Yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure out what happened over here.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell if you're a really bad liar or if they're really good liars.
Yeah, that's the issue with
Because
the
you still have guilty eyes.
But you know that I'm not lying because I said you were a Mason before you did.
That's how this game works. I get it now.
Yeah.
Or it's an incredibly risky good
Yeah,
guess.
right. I just went out on a limb.
A 1 out of 9 good guess, or
But if he was a wolf and you were a wolf, this
True,
could be
but then
like a
what
whole
would his
right,
name be?
but we looked at each other.
Why would he be
could
on
be
our side?
We
a
looked at each
tanner.
other. No, but we looked at each
Yeah.
other. We looked at each other.
But
You did.
But we need to focus our attention back on these
As
and stop
Masons.
letting it be directed on.
You're a wolf.
Yeah.
I am not.
I don't know.
So what were you? What was your? Because you said that you were a seer at one point, which is
Right,
totally
right.
not true.
Right.
Oh.
Right. I was the insomniac.
Oh.
You're the
It's
wolf.
so too bad that there's
Yeah.
still 34 seconds. I wish you could have just like gone.
I
with
think
the
we
time
should
and
keep
just
talking
voted.
because I don't know that I believe this whole like you could be the wolf.
The one
you could
person.
be.
I think think we're gonna kill you.
And we're
in
just gonna
20
believe that
seconds.
she was a
I'm
troublemaker.
not believing her.
See,
but the thing
thank
is,
you,
You're
thank you.
storming right now.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Because it's easy to say you switched the Masons.
But we didn't know he was another Mason
That's right.
until
You
I
didn't
said I
say you
switched
didn't
them.
say you switched the Masons.
Yeah,
I said I
you
switched
said I switched
those
those
two.
cards,
And then he said,
and I
right,
said,
because I was
and
a
then we
Mason.
said we're both Masons.
Yes.
I feel like someone's lying here.
So,
I know.
I'm
play in order to win because
voting her.
All right.
All right, so Kat, what's your deal?
I don't know. We'll see. Did the troublemaker switch me? No. Still.
Ladies can be werewolves too.
Nice.
All right.
That was a great round.
Yeah, that went exactly how she wanted it to go.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah.
So far, what we've seen a villager victory.
Yes.
We've seen a
Tanner victory.
Maybe we'll get the trifecta. Maybe the werewolves
Well,
will win.
finally, they need their time to
I
shine.
don't know. I think that with the roles that we chose, things may be balanced a little tough against the werewolves this time.
Yeah, I would say so too.
You know,
Yeah.
There's a lot of information at play, but one card that definitely skews things back towards Team Werewolf is the Tanner.
This is great.
Because
My favorite card.
When the Tanner's out there, you can lie a little bit more boldly and not have to worry about detection because people might think you're lying poorly on purpose.
Exactly. That's why it's the best card to have.
Oh, God.
My favorite.
It is Conroy's favorite. He wasn't just BSing.
I know that.
He knows that the Tanner's great. Yeah. Gosh, what a round.
That was fun. That was
so
very
good.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Kat really played strongly in that game. And Robert and Eric were good at picking up that something fishy was going on. But Eric said early on, you know, she might be the Tanner. This could be like really good Tanner play, and he didn't trust his instincts.
Yeah. Good. He should have. Well, you'll never know.
Yeah, true. So we're going to be having another game in a minute, but we've reached the portion of the show where we are going to do some audience participation. We've asked for submissions from you guys for 2 truths and a lie to see if you guys are better liars than our players are. But in any case, we got one great set of facts or misfacts. Facts and falsehoods.
Yeah.
Two facts and a falsehood.
falsehood.
Yeah. So we got a good set of stuff from a user on YouTube, Art by Lori. Art by Lori, thanks so much for contributing. I'm really excited about these statements you've put forth. Let's see what the truth is. Oh gosh, Art by Lori, make sure you type into chat what the real thing is. The players can't see it, but we gotta know. We gotta know whether we're
Of course,
right.
I'm gonna know.
Okay, but anyways, the 3 statements that Art by Lori submitted were: I'm a sophomore in college, I've never been on a cruise ship, and my grandpa has won the Daytona 24-hour racing 4 times consecutively.
Huh.
What do you think?
Well, my extensive knowledge of the Daytona 500 tells me that every winner has never had any Loris in their family tree.
Yeah. So, you know, Lori, I think that you're already a better liar than Conroy is. But in any case, I don't know, man. I think that the grandpa winning the Daytona is like too specific to not be true. But then again, maybe it's like really specific and just like a little detail. So like, oh, he only won it 3 times.
Yeah.
Who knows? In just a minute, we're going to turn it over to our players to see if they can suss out the truth. But Lori, if you're out there, please let us know what the truth is.
I need to know.
We gotta figure out whether or not we're right.
Tell your grandpa we say hi.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to reveal to the players at the end of the show whether they were correct or not. But we're going to cut over to them in just a minute in order to ask them what they think is up. What is Lori's game?
When?
Round.
Right.
Okay, so there was a sophomore in college.
Never been on a cruise.
Never on a cruise. Grandfather won 2.
24-hour.
4.
24-hour Daytona consecutive.
Consecutively. That just feels way too much like it's trying to be a lie because it's so specific and it's actually true. So I'm not going to say that is the lie.
I feel like they have been on a cruise before.
See, I feel like they haven't been on a cruise, but maybe I'm just projecting because I've never been on a cruise before. So I feel like they've never been on a cruise.
Do to put everything through our own experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have been on one, so I feel like everyone's been on
Right.
one.
See, this is the issue
The
here.
sophomore one feels like an easy lie because it's like just technically.
Or yeah, or like, oh, I'm a
I'm
freshman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I'm giving them more credit than that.
Yeah.
I'm giving them more
That's
credit
fair.
than that.
Because like, do they know?
Eric, what do you think?
I don't know. I'd say the cruise. I don't know.
Is the lie?
Yeah, the college would be a lame lie.
Sorry.
Calling you out.
Okay, wait. Let's do this. Has anyone else not been on? Who has been on a cruise?
Has.
No, out of us.
Yes.
Who has been on
Yeah.
a cruise? 1, 2, damn, split
was
even.
this?
Because I'm thinking I mean, like statistically,
Yeah,
have
the
more
majority.
people been on cruises
I
than haven't
feel
been
like
on
the
cruises.
kind of person who wakes up on a Saturday morning to watch other people play board games probably doesn't have anyone to go on a cruise with.
Whoa, some of us went on cruises with our families.
Oh, we're here and we
But we
can
still went.
The opinions of one person in this group are not the opinions of all the people in the group.
I cruised the Mediterranean with my family. It was a great time.
Popular people can also go on not go on cruises. Well, I'm just gonna say they haven't been on a cruise, or that's the. Wait,
lie.
now I'm backwards.
That's the truth.
I thought that was the truth, but I've been saying it's a lie.
So do you think this
I feel like your
sophomore-
grandfather lied to you.
So
And
you feel like they have been on a cruise, so you think that's the lie?
Yes.
We were saying the same thing, but I meant something different.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking they
Alright.
hadn't been on a cruise.
Oh, but you flipped
But
it.
I was flipping it. Okay, now I don't
Okay.
even know. I'm
So
All right,
are we
so
So should we go with the cruise? I think
Yes.
the cruise. Let's try the cruise.
But now I
Yes.
think it's the college one.
They're going with the cruise, and I wonder as well.
I also we don't know.
Maybe it is the cruise. Lori, please get back to us and let us know. In any case, thanks. We're getting some comments. I wanna cut to the chat right now and just review some of the stuff you guys have been saying. I'm seeing messages from TW1. TW1, thanks for joining us. You're new. Why does the Tanner want to die? Great question, T-Dub. Do you know?
Actually no, he's an ugly guy.
I know.
Oh, thanks.
That's not nice.
It's not nice. I meant.
Yeah. Well, like, it's just a mechanic of the game that the Tanner wins if the Tanner gets killed. But I think that the reason for that is because historically, being a Tanner is a really bad job. Tanners are people who, I just love dumping fun facts, but anyways, Tanners are people who make products out of leather.
I knew it.
Or who, like, cure hide in order to make leather. And that process is not fun. Like, you use a bunch of really stinky chemicals, particularly back in medieval times. Like, you use a bunch of stinky chemicals, and I think that they were derived from urine.
Really?
Yep. So I think if you look really close on the Tanner card, it's got like some stink flies going around him. Like he's not a happy camper. He's looking to get out. But in any case, let's see who else we've got stuff from. Raymond Ma dumped a bunch of emojis. Thanks, Raymond. Thanks for tuning in. Got some good buddies, Ian Powell and Carolina Portella. Hello, how are you guys? Curtis did lay a sick burn on Lori. Sorry, Lori. But anyways, yeah, Carolina, you like Curtis? I like Curtis too. He's a friend of mine. He's not a good friend of mine, as you might have learned from the intro video. Did you notice that?
No, I did not.
In the intro video, Curtis is like, "Hi, my name is Curtis. I'm a friend of Danny."
Wow. Did that hurt you?
Dude, he lays all these sick burns all the time.
Man,
But you know
he's
what? I got burn resist.
Yeah,
I'm playing Pokemon, I got burn resist. Is that
Wow.
that's a thing in Pokemon, right?
I don't
That's an
think
item?
that sounds like a Final Fantasy thing.
I'm turning to our Pokemon and Final Fantasy expert.
All right, let me tell you something
Yeah.
about Final Fantasy. Burn resist is a you need material.
Okay,
Nope.
he's BSing.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it. Ah.
Yeah, Conroy is the worst liar on the cast, but he loves to do it. He just it's such a passion for him. It's like being the worst basketball player in the world and loving nothing more than basketball.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a thing. Like I know a lot.
That's
of
also
people-
true of you, isn't it?
Yeah, I suck at basketball. I suck at a lot of things, but I still doesn't stop me from doing them.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at basketball. I don't know if you guys can tell from our seated position, but I'm quite tall. Bad at basketball.
Really? Did you get mad when people ask you to play basketball?
Nah, I don't get mad, but
I would. Like, how's the weather up there?
Yeah, anyway.
That's so dumb.
It is. But guys, if you want to ask me how tall I am or whether I play basketball, I'm not going to judge you. I try to be a nice guy. Conroy will judge you for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anyways, we're going to be going back to the game in just a minute here. So I hope you guys are ready for round 3. Ooh, we got 2
We
weird.
should look at your card.
I
again. Okay.
Wait.
Everyone,
I like Curtis.
Werewolves are supposed to be waking up.
Werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center.
I like that everybody's swaying in order to make it so that people don't know
What they're doing. That's a good technique.
Yeah, good technique.
For everybody.
You guys ever playing this at home?
Sway.
Masons, close your eyes. Seer,
Okay, so
wake up.
Robert knows he's the only
You
Mason.
may look at another player's card or two of the center
Curtis
cards.
doesn't understand how many of the rules work. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Seer, close your eyes.
I think he knows the cat is the
Wake up.
robber.
You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Okay, and Robert. Who did Cat take? She took either the Mason or the
Robert,
Tanner.
close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up.
Or did she take? Oh,
You
she
may
took
exchange
the
cards
werewolf from
between
Alyssa.
two
Oh,
other players.
And we have no troublemaker this round, so that's how things are gonna end.
Troublemaker,
Cat
close
is
your
now the werewolf
eyes.
with
Insomniac, wake up and look at your card.
Up as the robber. Now the question is, will Dave and Alyssa be able to figure out that that change happened? Cat is
Insomniac,
now on Dave's team.
close your eyes.
She doesn't know
Everyone,
Dave is an ally.
wake up.
You are some dedicated motherfucker. Did I let that go?
Got a guy.
Oh, just for the record, if nobody has told you, 14 people. We're not on like meth or anything. We just have to move around a bunch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we like know who's who.
Yeah, it's a bouncy couch.
Yeah, we're all unfortunately very sober right now.
I am on meth, so.
Damn, you pull it off.
We can't talk about that.
He's found the medium space where you can exist. Exact.
Take just the right amount.
Just the right amount.
He has to chase it with greenies?
So who's the robber? Someone rob anyone?
I am.
Oh, well. Oh, all right.
I can confirm. Yeah.
This is not very nice.
Is that helpful? Did I help?
Yeah. So what
No,
happened?
but you. Oh no.
No.
Doesn't the robber switch though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were the robber, and now you're something else.
So you are the seer. And you my card. And because you never can trust me, so you wanted to see what I was. So then now you're finding a way to still not trust me because I was the robber.
Does the robber go before me?
No, you go first.
So I saw that you were the robber,
Yes.
but then the robber switches their card, so you're not the robber.
No.
So what are you?
I don't want to say just yet, but I do know what you were.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Cool.
Because I'm not what you were.
Oh, there's so many webs of knowledge. What is it?
You're awfully quiet. Tanner, Wolf, and Wolf.
Damn.
That's my
Call it
guess.
out. We still got 3 minutes.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Anyone want to defend themselves?
all the time.
Well, I'm not a wolf. I'm a mason.
For the third time in a row?
I cannot believe it.
There are 2 Masons.
Yeah.
Do you
except
believe that or
I
no?
don't, except there weren't, because I was a Mason and I opened my eyes and no one else opened their eyes. So there's no way that you were.
So I was correct.
Maybe.
Because this is the first time he's sitting back like this when we've been playing, so that's
Oh,
suspicious.
body language.
He also has been a Mason the last 2 times, so it's just really unlikely that he's a Mason.
We're at 2.5.
Oh, we got
Unlikely,
yes.
but not impossible.
Yeah, come up with a story while we pause.
Okay, yeah, Dave's got some time to think about it.
Yeah.
Lie his way to that one. Cat must not realize that Dave is her ally in this one because she's really putting him on blast.
Yeah,
dude.
you're like, calm down.
Yeah, Cat's like, you're the Tanner and you're also a werewolf. Why was she calling Alyssa the werewolf? I don't know. Dave's in trouble. Alyssa, I don't know whether Alyssa knows yet that she's in the clear. Did Cat reveal who she robbed?
No.
Okay, good. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Or I would lie about it. I would say that I robbed somebody else. I would say that I robbed Curtis. You know? Because he said that he's the seer, Cat can be like, oh yeah, I robbed Curtis and now I'm the seer.
No, your opinion
Everyone
is
knows.
Cat playing it smart? I thought she would be very analytical, but you're right. She's going against her ally. That's why I didn't catch that.
But I think the thing is, she doesn't know that Dave is her ally.
Right.
She thinks that Dave is another villager, but she ought to be able to figure out soon by the way that Dave is lying so poorly that he's on her team. He's on your team. Dave, I mean, like, Dave's got to lie well enough to get attention off of him, but not so well that Kat doesn't figure out he's a werewolf.
This game is so complicated.
Yeah. All right, and so I think we're gonna get back into the game.
Back. So, we were just discussing how he's a wolf. I mean, he could also be a tanner, but I think you're a tanner. But that
Based off what?
based on you being quiet, and then when I called it out, you were just kind of like trying to be like, yeah.
To be fair, Eric's pretty quiet.
I know, but he was talking more. I'm just saying, him brushing it off to me makes it seem like he's trying to be nonchalant about it. So it seems to be like, I don't know. It just felt tannery to me.
Okay.
But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Also, like, you have a face like your name could legitimately be Tanner.
You do look like a tanner.
Yeah.
Like Danny Tanner.
Danny Tanner. Oh my god. Okay, well,
I was an insomniac. Again.
suspicious.
Well, last time you were an insomniac, you were a wolf, weren't you?
No, I was an insomniac the last time I was an insomniac.
The first game.
Well, if
Yeah.
you were a werewolf, you're not a werewolf anymore.
Oh.
He's the troublemaker, so he's really trying. Okay, so he is a
Wait a
wolf trying to
second. Wait a second. She's the robber. She robbed. She could be the werewolf. He saw that she was the robber.
But I already confirmed. I already
robbed-
confirmed
yeah,
that I robbed
she
him
did.
and what he was.
So who did you? Yeah, but what were you?
Who was the Mason? The lone Mason.
The lone Mason. How
Who did
could
you
be?
trouble?
Yeah, who did you trouble
Me
me?
with who?
So Curtis, you're not your original character anymore.
I don't believe that, but
That happens before?
What does this mean for me? What is my responsibility to the game now? I gotta pretend like I'm happy about this? I was the seer.
I like you, Curtis.
I like Curtis.
I like you, Curtis.
well, I'm going. I can't decide between those. I'm gonna say no, him, because he's claiming to be the other Mason. That's the only lie I know for sure that's taken place. So I'm gonna be voting for him when it counts down. That's all I'm saying.
That could also be something else.
Sure, you could, but that's
And
the
you
only.
could be- and you could be
switched
focusing
around,
on.
too,
You could
that
be
I don't
focusing
know.
on.
Wait,
You could be
who
focusing
did
on my
you But he
change.
said that he stopped them. So even if that's true, he still has not been moved. Because I didn't rob him.
Yeah.
If he's really
and
the
if
troublemaker,
he
he
was the
didn't.
tanner, he would be trying harder. Maybe.
Or-
I don't know.
No. He could have been playing a good tanner game.
Oh, wait.
so.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Alright. Oh wait, no, he's the tanner.
Yeah, then
Can't change.
Doesn't matter, you can't change it.
Well, I guess I voted wrong.
Well, 3 are on him, so it's fine.
It's 2 on
It's you.
It's
Two on me. It's 2 on me.
It's 2 and 2, so we both die.
Wait, oh, were you saying Curtis?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we both
You
died?
Yeah, if it's a tie, we
Wait,
both
who did
die.
you vote for?
I voted for the tanner.
Come on,
It was a
Alright, well, let's see this tanner.
Yep.
And this wolf.
Yep.
When you just can't
Okay,
get
great.
people to listen.
And who's the other wolf?
And you. And I got first minute of this game.
Knew it immediately.
You.
What?
If you had just voted with us, we would have won.
Yeah, but I couldn't follow what was happening.
He had to be
So
Curtis.
who
Curtis
did
got to
you
be
vote?
Curtis.
I still have the pride that I figured it out in the first
Because I thought I was the wolf first.
The 2
So-
of us got 2
They're
votes.
just figuring it
So we
out,
both
and then
died.
they're just
Okay.
getting it.
Oh, I thought he was on board. He's
I
the
thought I
wild
was
card
the
over
wolf
here.
all of a sudden, and then I got
The
anxious.
tanner kind of wins overall.
But
if
does
he
he
wins, so.
still win if a wolf gets killed?
Well, since it's a tie, I feel like it goes to
Is it still honest? Hey, we're
It's like
all
a troublemaker.
we're all winners.
Tie goes to the tanner. I
This
guess.
one, Danny, did I just say that for no reason?
All I know is
No,
that it's
no,
not
it's great.
getting killed.
I think we
I'll
got
take
it.
the win on that.
Great.
I'll take it. Yeah. Double
That was a
the
good round.
round.
That was good.
That is.
Well, that was a great round.
That was very fun.
I guess Eric won because whenever the tanner gets killed, the tanner is the only winner.
Now, Eric went to himself. Is that it?
Is that allowed?
Is that allowed?
We're gonna allow it.
Okay, cool. I'm with it.
We're gonna allow it. Yeah. But so, anyways, yeah, Eric won because he was the Tanner.
Yeah.
The Tanner got killed.
That was 2 Tanner victories.
It seems like the villagers might have won that game if there had just been one fewer vote on Eric.
Yeah.
Curtis, I think, figured out that Eric was the Tanner as he was pointing at him, and he was like,
Oh!
Yeah. But so, in any case, that was our final round. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's really been a blast seeing you guys. I don't know who that woman is in the YouTube chat claiming to be Dean Brakaski. She says that she's my mother, and she's calling our viewers not tall or handsome. She's saying that she has a cat. I'm not sure who this woman is, but I hope that she finds help. I hope that she finds help. What else did we get in? What else did we get in chat?
Did Lori get back to us?
Nothing from Lori.
I'm
so sorry, guys. Everybody's just sitting at home like, what was true, Lori? What was true? We're gonna track her down.
Because I want the Daytona thing to be true, and I need confirmation.
Yeah.
That's true. That's awesome.
God, that would be so nice, wouldn't it? If the Daytona thing were true.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, sorry, we don't have the truth for you yet, guys. But I vow I will find it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna find Lori. I'm gonna track her down. Hopefully not like in a really aggressive way.
It sounded very aggressive.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna send her an email. I'm gonna be like, hey, like I'm gonna send her a message on YouTube. I'm not gonna go to her home. I'm not gonna go to her home, guys. I'm not that kind of.
Okay, don't worry. I'll keep tabs on him and make sure he goes to nobody's home but his own.
Conroy vows that.
That's my vow.
As I vow that I will find the truth, Conroy vows that it will not be through nefarious purposes.
Nope.
Wait, are you gonna kill me?
Well, if it comes down to it.
Okay, if it comes down to it, guys, he's a man of his word.
I am a man of my word. And you better be a man of your word.
I will. I'm not.
So I won't have to be a man of my word.
I'm not gonna do it dirty. I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna be kind about it. I'm gonna send a nice email. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, we'll just end it there.
Yeah, but anyways. So we're going to turn it over to the players so that they can say their fond farewells to you guys, our audience, and then we're going to be signing off. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. It's been a blast, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying it as much as we have. Let's go to our players.
Hey! Bye! Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Fuck
Don't
you,
forget
Lori.
to subscribe.
You dirty bird. You fucking call up in here with your goddamn life facts, making us give a shit, man. You dip out before the excitement.
Curtis!
You can go fuck yourself, Lori. I didn't wake up at 9:30 to be here so you could fucking disappear.
Oh, that's amazing though. She'll laugh at that if she watches it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were still going.
We are still on, guys. Hello. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast. Make sure to find us on Facebook. Best way to keep up with the information from us. Lori, I am really sorry.
I don't apologize to her, you git motherfucker.
I am really sorry for the behavior of my friends.
Come in here looking like a sober Clark Kent. You know goddamn well Lori fucked up.
When we had our rehearsal, Curtis said I was going to shoot everybody. He's hostile, but he still loves you. He still loves you. Don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week. We're going to be on every Saturday. Anybody else got any fun words to go out on? I was racking my brain during the rehearsal. I said, "May your future be clear," and that was probably the dumbest thing I could have said.
Scientology.
Yeah, meteorologist.
Get clear, everybody. No.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.